8, 7, 6. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it is cleared the tower.
Pieces of ice tumble off as the coldest Space Shuttle launch ever gets underway. Challenger seems to shake herself free of the ice and goes. All 5 rocket engines burning well. The first teacher, Krista McAuliffe, on her way to space with 6 other astronauts on board.
We'll be hearing shortly from John Lawrence in Houston.
Straight up into a beautiful blue sky, crystal clear weather here in Florida, although it's very cold. Everything going well.
Velocity 2,257 feet per second. Altitude
1 minute in.
4.3 nautical miles. Downrange distance 3 nautical miles.
And across from me, hundreds of school kids jumping up and down and cheering as this space shuttle takes off with teacher Krista McAuliffe on board.
No throttle up.
And that means the engines are running well. 2.5 minutes into the flight, the solid rocket boosters will drop away, and we should be able to see it.
What's happened?
Feet per second. Altitude
What
9
happened?
nautical miles. Downrange distance 7 nautical miles.
Still going. Vic, did something strange happen then?
Something has gone amiss.
Something is wrong. We have a problem.
Nothing from mission control, but I could see pieces of something falling off the side as if one of the solid rocket boosters had come away early, Bob.
It's still climbing. The shuttle is still climbing, but there is a problem. There appears to be a serious problem. What's happening?
Not a word from mission control. Everybody here is open-mouthed.
Controllers here looking very carefully at the situation.
Where is the shuttle, Vic? Can you see it?
A major malfunction.
There is
Obviously,
a major problem.
malfunction. Something has gone seriously
This could be
wrong.
a
as you
major
said.
tragedy.
We have no downlink.
A major tragedy in the making in this shuttle mission.
We have no downlink is the word from mission control. Something has gone gravely wrong, and the shuttle itself
It's
has
disappeared,
not been
Vic.
heard from. Disappeared in a cloud of smoke about a minute
Now
and a
I
half
see
into
a
the
very,
launching.
I see a very thin contrail, Vic, on the NASA monitors. This is indeed a tragedy. There appears to have been an explosion. Something is wrong. We see contrails dropping. Nothing from NASA.
And no comlink from the shuttle, and no word from the telemetry that tracks the shuttle's progress.
We have a report from the flight dynamics officer that the vehicle has exploded.
We have
My
a
director
major
confirms
tragedy.
that. We are looking at checking with the recovery forces to see what can be done at this point.
My God, a major tragedy. The shuttle has exploded. The Challenger has exploded. On liftoff is not survivable. Still, Vic, we can see...
Mission Control, Houston.
Let's listen.
We have no additional word at this time.
We are waiting, as you are, for more words, but I don't want to hear what we're going to hear, I'm afraid. Joining me here in our New York studios is Bob Schmidt. Bob, you saw it on the monitor. The
Reports from the flight dynamics officer indicate that the vehicle apparently exploded and that impact in the water at a point approximately 28.64 degrees north, 80.28 degrees west.
We noticed that the solid rocket boosters are not due to separate.
We are awaiting verification from as to the location of the recovery forces in the field to see what may be possible at this point.
Bob, apparently there's nothing they can do. This kind of an accident we knew all along was not survivable by the crew on any shuttle, this one included, and this, of course, as you...
And we will keep you advised as further information becomes available. This is Mission Control.
As you pointed out, this is a major, major tragedy. Now we can see the smoke from that solid rocket booster.
The solid rocket boosters were not due to separate.
Were incinerated on the launch pad. This, though, I believe, is the first time we have had an actual in-flight accident such as this.
Yes, it is. The first in-flight tragedy, and it's a major tragedy. A crew of 7. We have no, of course, indication of the fate of the crew, but it appears there's absolutely no way
anyone could have survived.
Obviously,
7 crewmen on board.
Everyone there in Houston and in the Kennedy Space Center must be in a complete and total state of shock.
They are. We're just waiting for more word from Mission Control, the flight of the space shuttle. We see a parachute dropping now. I don't know if that's carrying an SRB. Watching our NASA monitors here, a solid rocket booster. I don't know who that could be or what it could be.
They had mentioned recovery teams. I'm sure they are either...
I'm Bob Walker with Bob Schmidt in New York. There has been a major tragedy.
Equipment recovery vehicles intended for the recovery of the SRB in the general area.
Here is a bulletin here from United Press International Space Shuttle Challenger
Those
experience.
parachutes believed to be paramedics going into that area.
Experienced an explosion 2 minutes after liftoff today, veered wildly out of control and fell toward the ocean. The fate of the crew not known. That in a bulletin from...
To repeat, we had apparently normal ascent with the data coming to all positions being normal up through approximately the time of main engine throttle back up to 104%.
There was no radio contact at all with the shuttle.
About approximately a minute or so into the flight, there was an apparent explosion. The flight dynamics officer reported that the vehicle had exploded and impacted the water in an area approximately located at 28.64 degrees north, 80.28 degrees west. Recovery forces are proceeding to the area, including ships and a C-130 aircraft.